Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel, and this is Sunaina. I am doing a reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Virgo with regards to your love energy for the month of August 2019, Virgo. And this is, of course, with Venus in your sign with regards to your love reading, guys. Now, having said this, your major arcana for this month in regards to your love is calling out for justice, guys. Okay, and justice is all about balance, it's all about cause and effect, it's all about clarity and truth that you are definitely, both of you, I would say, are definitely seeking in regards to your love relationship for this month of August 2019. And it's a big deal because when cards like this appear, for me it is an air energy, a sign of a Libra. But having said this, it's all about balance in your life with regards to your love situation, Virgo. Okay, so you will have to understand that with regards to your love, if you have been wronged, Virgo, this card's appearance will bring you relief because you will understand that if you have been wronged, it's time for you to get justice in the right direction. Now, again, the decisions that you make now will, of course, have long term effects on your love relationship. And, there will come a time when you will be judged with accordance of your action, your words, your movement, everything that you are going to um, the way you're going to behave in this love situation is what is going to bring back justice in your zone. Now, justice also means judgment that is coming to you, and the decisions that you have made in the past will now be weighed carefully and with fairness. So, your feelings around this card, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, will differ and depend on the situation of your love. That each and everybody is in a different situation, and again, this reading will not resonate with all Virgos on this planet Earth. So, with whosoever this reading is going to resonate, please take that and walk with it, guys. Now, again, if you have caused or your actions have caused pain to others for some reason, this card coming up also serves you as a warning, Virgo, because her appearance in your reading represents a chance for you to change your actions now for a better future. Because this card, in this reading, when this card appears, it shows that it is time to take accountability for your actions, Virgo. So it's all about balancing your situations in your love zone. Either way, if you have been wronged, or if somebody has wronged you, or if you have wronged somebody, this is the time to take the corrective measures and stabilize the situation before things go out of hand from you, Virgo. So take this card in a very right way and make use of this amount of time in the month of August to do the balancing act, to bring about that harmony and that stability back in your love relationship, because your romance angel also tells you the same thing. Keep an open mind. And it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So I could be connecting with people in a soulmate situation or in a journey, or with people in twin flame, or just, people in general. But thing is that connectivity with every reading is different. So I could be tapping into people who are connected with their soulmate or twin flame kind of a relationship. Now, if that is the case, guys, you will definitely have to keep an open mind with regards to your relationship, because chances are that the person opposite you in your romantic zone could, that person is different than what you have been thinking, or you have been expecting, or you have been wanting. But again, remember that two people cannot be cloned. Scientifically, you cannot clone anybody. Emotionally, you cannot clone anybody. Physically, you cannot clone people, because what you are is what you are. You cannot expect a dupe with regards to emotions, physical appearance, mental status, anything. So you will have to keep an open mind with regards to the person who you know is your soulmate, or you have accepted the fact that you have been connected with this person since your past, whatever amount of time your past karma has brought this person back in your life. And if that is the situation, Virgo, you have to keep an open mind with regards to the person, because this person could definitely be different than you so if you are, for example, Virgo, say you are a person who is very you probably think different. Your viewpoints on love may be different, but the other person's way of thinking on this love situation could be different. Maybe you are more practical, that person is not so practical. Maybe you expect more out of this person in regards to your love situation, while that person is probably thinking in a very different way. So these are the kind of differences which will definitely be there. But if that happens, Virgo, please understand that everybody is not the same, and that at this point in the month of August, you definitely have to keep an open mind, because your oracle card in here says, if with the path no clouds appear, your way is clear, you will escape from any danger hovering near. So, what basically this is telling you guys is that you will have to find a balance in love. Okay, now it means that if you will have to choose the right road towards this balance, towards this justice, keeping an open mind, which is also telling me to let you know that you will have to dedicate your time, your energy in love. That is where things will, all the wrong things, all the clouds, all the mishaps will start disappearing if you can give time and dedicate your time energy on this love issue, to realize that this is the time period that you will have to make that effort, Virgo. So in order for you to choose the right road, it is up to you, of course, at the end of the day, which road you decide to choose, Virgo. But again, if you want to choose the right road towards your love destination, you will definitely have to work hard in the month of August with regards to your love, because this is the time that you will have to clear the obstacles. And how you clear the obstacles is with your dedication, with your loyalty, with your time, with your resources, with your energy that you put in towards this love situation in the month of August 2019. Because this is the time that justice is asking you to do all this by keeping an open mind towards this relationship or with the person you are associated with, and knowing that everybody is different and that we, irrespective of people being different, you will have to work in a way that will be able to merge you, to harmonize your energies and put a balance in all situations with regards to your love, Virgo. Now, as far as your romantic partner is concerned, in the month of August 2019, this person is in a very spiritual kind of an energy in their higher state, which is telling me that this person is at this moment is kind of healing. It's healing. They're completing a stage of healing cycle. So it is that they are coming to the end of that cycle where they have managed to heal, have managed to put the jigsaw puzzles in the right place, and it's only the last bit of the puzzle which is the center of their, it's the third eye chakra, which is that they will have to put in order to see the bigger vision in regards to this love situation. But at this point in time, they have definitely managed to heal a lot of other chakras in themselves with regards to the situation, which is nearly at the stage of their completion. But it is just the end part of it, which is, I would say, is the third eye chakra, that only is remaining just to be cleared, which will definitely be there in the coming days. So this person is in a very spiritual energy at this point in time in the month of August 2019. Okay. Now, as for you, Virgo, you want definitely in your higher self, guys, you want to start this love journey. You want to take that leap of faith. You're kind of hanging just on the edge of the cliff. You haven't yet jumped down from the cliff. You haven't chased the landscape that is in front of you. But you are on the verge where your feet, one is towards the landscape. It's the other feet that is kind of holding you back, which is like, should I or shouldn't I? Do I do this or don't I do this? Should I take a leap of faith? Should I try the new road? Should I make this effort? Should I go forward with this love situation? So it's all that kind of stories in your higher self. The energy is, should I or shouldn't I? And that you can apply with whatever it is resonating with you emotionally, physically, spiritually, psychologically. It is like a riddle that still there is a question mark and you haven't yet come to the decision, but it's just a step away from taking the decision. And whatever decision that you are going to be taking is going to depend at this moment in the month of August, which side of the road is that you want to choose. It's basically, you are with the Fool card, you want the new beginning in this deck here, but at the same time you are scared, or you are thinking, you are overworking your mind and body. You are not very sure if you should really go forward or if you should take a step back, if you want to continue with this love relationship with the person you are connected, because somewhere you might be feeling a little bit scared, because somewhere you might also be feeling that your energy or the kind of person that you are connecting with, Virgo, is perhaps somebody who is not exactly a dupe of your own understanding and emotions. So that is where you're kind of hesitating in your higher self area to understand if this is the time for you to bring that balance in your love relationship, to keep an open mind, to walk forward with an open mind, to dedicate the time, energy, resources, everything towards this love relationship, because you are still like, I'm not sure if I want to do it, but I want to do it. But should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? That is where you are stranded in the month of August 2019. Let's take a clarifier for the card of completion in here. While the other person is healing and completing their healing energy in the month of August in their higher self, Virgo. Please give me a card for completion in here. Very nice energy, because that person is going through a self-healing process in their higher self, where they are getting the facts right, trying to put the situation in the right perspective with you, Virgo. And at the same time, they are trying to hold on to their strength, because there is an exhaustion, there is a fatigue in their higher self, but at the same time, like I said, they are doing the healing work with the Virgo card in here. They have taken your energy, Virgo. They have taken the Hermit energy to heal that past wound, to get their strength back because they are feeling tired, they are feeling fatigued. With the Nine of Wands in the reverse, they are exhausted. They are trying to hold on to this love relationship, but at the same point in their higher self, they are definitely calling for the Hermit energy to guide them through the dark and into the light with regards to this healing process in this love relationship, guys. Let's take a clarifier for you, Virgo, with the Fool card in here to see what the Fool tells us in here. Please give me a clarifier for the Fool card. So definitely, yes, for sure, there is a lot of work that is going to be done, or you will have to do it more so, Virgo, and we will find out why. Now with you, Virgo, you have got the Fool and the Magician in the reverse. You got two major arcanas in your higher self, guys, okay, which is telling me that you're waiting for that magic to happen, because right now you are still under some kind of energy that is tricking you into believing what you do not want to believe. You are kind of in an energy where you are feeling more like somebody who is not sure if this is what you're going to do is an illusion of your love, or is it the love that's going to ultimately trick you. So you're not sure because the magic is in the reverse. The Magician is in the reverse in here with regards to you taking the decision of your love journey in the month of August. So at this moment, you are not being able to ascertain what your decision should be right now because you're stuck between illusion and trickery, not being able to decide if this love situation is meant to be chased, or if this love situation is something that you don't want to chase because you're not sure if this love is going to give you the fulfillment or is going to finally trick you and make you sad. So that's the kind of an energy that you are carrying, Virgo, with regards to your higher self area. Now, as far as your heart energy is concerned with the two of you guys, again, there is a healing here. And this time it's a spiritual healing, more so, where you are healing your chakras, you're healing your crystals of the body, your entire self that is going through this process of healing in the heart. So it's the heart that is more so which has been affected and which you are at this point in time putting in your energies of the spirituality of your spiritual self to heal your heart, to open your heart again towards this emotion, towards this love, towards this beautiful destination of love. But at this moment, this is the kind of energy in the heart that you're holding, where you definitely want the heart to heal, to clean, to detoxify, to purify, whatever the words you might want to say. But this is the energy of your heart here. Let's take a clarifier for the healing card. There are too many cards in here. So basically, looks like your heart has gone through a major turmoil, a disaster maybe. And that is the reason in the month of August, you both guys are taking your time to heal your heart, to clean your heart, to open your heart once again to this love journey, guys. Please give me a card for the healing in here. So definitely it's a lot of spiritual work, Virgo, in the month of August for sure. But again, that is what it is. So we do what the energies guide us to do every month, right? So here we go. Let's see what we get for the healing in here. But definitely your heart is getting better for sure, not getting worse, and which is a good thing to happen in the month of August 2019 with the healing in here. Please give me a card for the healing in here with regards to the heart energy. Because at this moment in August, you two guys in your higher self, you all are not taking too many cards. One card, please. You all are not coming to a decision right away. You all are not making, again, too many cards. One card, please. You're not taking a call right away towards this love situation because both you guys have yet to come to a decision for this journey. So, in the month of August, somewhere, both you guys in your heart energy, you all are closing the old cycle that has gone wrong in your zone to open the new cycle, but you're waiting for the heart to be cleared before you can get the divine inspiration to begin this Ace of Wands, to begin this journey once more. So at this point, your heart is going through a lot of cleansing, guys. A lot of purification where you are definitely closing the old chapters, the old hurt, the old wounds, the old pain, the old sorrow, everything that was sitting in your heart was draining your heart energy. And once this is cleared, which is going to take whatever amount of time it takes, once that comes clear, then you will be ready to move forward with your divine inspiration, with the spark from the universe that is again going to let your heart roll towards this love destination to begin this journey. But at this moment, you are definitely doing a lot of work in your heart energy, guys. So you're opening your heart chakra. You are trying to clean everything at the same point, but again, detoxification is an essential part of the human world, guys. Now, in your soul energy, ladies and gentlemen, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, you still have got the sorrow. So in your soul, it's like the Nine of Sword energy, where you're feeling that pain, the depression, the anxiety, the anxiousness, the sorrowful state of your soul that is not yet healed. In the soul is not yet healed because you're just healing the heart. At this moment, the soul is going to take time to heal, Virgo. So the soul is still going through that little emotional upheaval at this moment. You know, you're not happy at this moment, and the soul is not happy. Both you guys are not happy in the soul energy. Let's take a clarifier for the sorrow card. It's just typical of the Nine of Sword energy, where it's where you have you're not still getting that clarity as to how to deal with that sorrowful state or how to take a hold and control of that. And over here, that's where you need justice to come in and help you to balance your soul and heart energy as well, guys. You will definitely have to find a middle ground in here with regards to your cleansing, detoxification. You haven't yet reached the soul. In the month of August, it's probably going to take you a little longer time because you're dealing with your heart. You cannot deal with two at the same time, guys. Okay, so should I take this card? Too many cards. Let's ask for another. Please give me one card for the sorrow. So definitely in the soul, it's going back to your past energy where you want the sun back in your soul, killing the sorrow. Once the soul is cleared of this energy of the Nine of Sword kind of an energy, that's when you want to bring the sun back into your zone. But at this moment, it's going to take you time, guys. It's definitely going to take you time to reach the sun in your soul. And this sun will come to you once you start walking in the right direction and opening your heart chakra to forget whatever happened in the past, not keeping the lingering resentment of that sorrow, of the traces of hurt, of everything that has probably not gone in the right fashion or in the right way, guys. So, right now, in this period in time, Virgo, you are doing this entire work with regards to your higher self energy, which I think at times you definitely need to work upon. You cannot rush with these energies. They are going to take their own sweet time, and that's what we call as the divine timing. Now, in your past, guys, recent past energy, you have got exhaustion, then you have got patience, and you have got slowing down, which is telling me clearly that in the past, with regards to your love situation, Virgo, somebody was totally exhausted with this kind of a thing. Now, whether it is you or whether it's the other person, it's difficult to say that. But again, somebody also had the patience to take care of this exhaustions, of this exhaustive state or exhaustion, to slow down their pace or their movement with regards to this love destination. So, in the past, there was some kind of an issue that had definitely created a big time exhaustive state of mind, of maybe body, where you felt trapped, where you were not happy, where you were kind of drained with, it's like the nine of wand energy, where you were fighting a battle, trying, wounded, but again you have been like, you kept fighting it, you were severely injured, but again you got up, you took your strength and you waited, you took your patience in yourself, you went through the cycles of the moon to understand how you can deal with this kind of an exhaustion, how you can manage this kind of a state that is creating such a huge challenge in your zone. But then patience probably also helped you to understand that whatever is happening, Virgo, in your zone, now either it's you or the other person, you don't have an option, but you definitely have to slow down your pace. Because if you want to rush, you will not be able to rush. And if you rush, you will not be able to do justice to it. So that is the reason you have this kind of a very conflicting kind of an energy in the past, in the recent past, with regards to your love situation, Virgo. Let's take a card clarifier for your past energy in here. Exhaustion, patience, and slowing down. Please give me a card for the tree in here. But definitely it tells me that you definitely made a move. You slowed down the exhaustion too. You kind of got out of that state of being injured. And the way you did that was through complete patience. You did not rush. You did not force things. You did not enforce things on the situation, but you kind of took a back step, guys. Now, whether it was you or the other person, I think it's more so with you guys, but again, you never know. You never know. Because energies can be interchangeable, so it could be either you or the other person. But definitely there was a slowdown where things, instead of moving at a rapid pace, came down to a position of not halting. I wouldn't say halting, but definitely slowing. We're definitely slowing things down. And that is what happened to you, Virgo. Now, these three cards have flipped over, so I'm going to take them. In the past, again, there was a very airy energy of juggling, of taking a decision on this Queen, on this Nine of Pentacles state, on this decision how to balance yourself, Virgo. I would say that, okay? Because if it is you, it is all about how you want to balance yourself first before you can balance your love energy, guys. And that is probably what happened here, which kind of tired you out, Virgo, because you were not able to completely maybe manifest that balance in yourself. And that is where you were exhausted with trying to run around and do a lot of things in order to prove that you are much better or you are far superior than somebody else. You know, that kind of a spirit, that kind of an energy in here, which is telling me that you wanted everything in your zone. You wanted to bring the fruit of your labor. You wanted the luxury, the comfort, the ability to be independent, to enjoy your independence with your resources, to feel happy about everything that you have in your zone. That could be your health, wealth, emotions, money, house, car, whatever, whatever. But to bring a balance with that kind of a situation, you had to really struggle. But in the end, it looks like you were not able to achieve that balance, guys. And that is the reason you had to slow down. You had to slow down because you were exhausted and you told yourself that in order to balance this, you need patience and you need to slow down, or else you are not going to reach this Nine of Pentacles, where first and foremost, in order to proceed with this love, you cannot just keep mentally fighting with it. You will also have to physically improve upon the situation. And physical improvement is all about bringing back balance in your zone, which did not happen in the past. And that kind of tired you out with regards to your love journey. You were not able to put things in their right places. Let's take a connecting card between your past energy in love and your present higher self. So definitely you tried, Virgo. I wouldn't say you did not try, but you were fighting with it all the time. Very mental, very airy energy of putting up a fight to bring back everything in your zone, your comfort, your home, too many cards, your comfort, your home, your luxury. You were trying to run from pillar to post in order to complete all the formalities that you have to do in order to reach the Nine of Pentacles state. But again, somewhere you got stuck and you were exhausted because you wanted to do that in a very clean way, guys. You wanted to establish this love in a very clean way, but then something happened that stopped you and deserted that. And you were in sorrow. You were in sorrow. So that's your connecting card. So in the past, you wanted to establish this position of the Nine of Pentacles in the rightful way, no matter what it was. Very rightful, very honest, coming clear. But then it was not done. And it was not done, and that's where you were left in the Five of Cups state. That you wanted to move forward, but you were in sorrow, in grief, in trouble with regards to whatever that did not manifest in the end. And that left you kind of high and dry in the past, which is connecting you towards your present. Please give me a connecting card between the Seven of Swords energy and the Five of Cups. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yes, you were not able to give birth to this relationship, guys, with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. You were not able to give birth to this relationship, and that is the reason you were not able to move forward. Although you definitely wanted to give birth to this relationship to bring back your stability, your comfort, your security. You wanted to do that very honestly, guys, but you were not able to do that. You were not able to give birth, which left you in a state of being very high and dry. And that is where you are, because you are not trusting yourself to believe. With the Fool and the Magic in reverse, the Magician in reverse in your higher self, guys, you are not trusting your own self, or you're not trusting the fact that you can make this relationship work. So you are kind of hanging on the edge of the cliff with regards to whatever happened in the past, to understand if you can really move forward, to give this vision or to give this relationship another chance. You're trying to work your magic with understanding if you can make this thing happen. Okay, because somewhere you have been connected to this person. It's your soulmate, twin flame, but obstacles are in the way. So which is what has been stopping you from moving forward. And that is where you had given up to pick up on the 2 cups behind you, but you kept your focus on the 3 dented cups that kept halting your progress towards your love destination. And this is again where you need to balance out the energies to let balance stabilize your foundation of love, to make justice work for you in the right direction, to give you the clarity, the honesty, and the truth with regards to the magic card or the magician who can flip over once again or turn over once again, guys. Now, in your physical energy, you have got postponement. So, Virgos, in the physical world at this moment, in the month of August, you're not moving right away. You are looking at a long term point of view. You are thinking on a long term perspective. You are looking for the next few years in your life, maybe, or the next chapters that will unfold when you move towards this destination. But at this moment, in the physical world, too, Virgo, you have not taken, or you are not going to be taking a decision on this love issue right away. Let's take a clarifier for the card of postponement. So you are not moving right away in the month of August because you are still trying to clear your conscious and subconscious state, guys. With the moon card, there is some kind of terror, dread, fear, illusions, thinking of trickery, everything that magic in reverse is telling you with the moon upright is the same kind. Drawing a fine line between the forces of nature and civilization, between your conscious and your subconscious state, to understand how you can clear your energies before you can turn your wheel of fortune in this love journey, guys. So at this moment in the physical world, you're taking the help of the moon, Virgo. You're doing a lot of work under the moonlight this month of August in order to understand if this is a possibility for you to move towards your love destination with regards to your wheel of fortune, or if it is something that, even if you move, you won't be able to turn that wheel of fortune because you are still not very sure if you can manage to climb out of that conscious subconscious state of being an illusion to understand the reality of this picture, guys. So I leave it on you. You have got 2 major arcanas, which is a big deal in this physical energy, Virgo. So you will have to definitely do a lot of work under the moonlight in order for you to get a clarity of the situation, because with the moon, what happens is you try to get the clarity of that situation, but the moonlight is too soft maybe at times and doesn't really give you the clarity. You are kind of clouded with your judgment, and that's where you should ask for justice to guide you under this moon or under this illusion of being in the state of, not in the consciousness or subconscious, but you still don't know which road you should be taking in order to reach and turn your wheel of fortune in this love story, guys. Now, with your forward energy towards the end of August, beginning of September, your season, Virgo, you have past lives and going with the flow in the physical world. So in the physical world, again, you are reconnecting with the situation here, going towards the end of August, beginning of September. But at the same time, when you're reconnecting with your soulmate or your twin flame who has come down to you in the physical world from your past life, people you have been, or the person you have been connected to with your past karma, that person has definitely come back, or you're still reconnecting with them. But at the same time, you're not pushing this energy of reconnection too much. You're just taking it one step at a time. You're going with the flow of the energy. You're not making it a big hue and cry about the situation of love, but you're just taking your own sweet time to go down under the depth of the water, to resurface again, to breathe, to inhale that spiritual wisdom from the universe, and then start to float once again in order to reach your destination. But within that area, within that time frame, you're not moving too much in order to initiate any kind of action with regards to your physical energy, guys. Let's take a card for the past lives and going with the flow in here. Please give me a card in here. So I'm going to take both of these cards. So basically what you are doing is, again, in the physical world, you have got the Fool again with your past life. So with this past connection, you definitely want to move. Now you're again at that stage of deciding in your higher self, in your physical world. You definitely are on the point of taking that leap, but going with the flow at the same time to kill all the bad energies, to rise back, to be the person you are, a person you can be, to start this new venture, guys. So at this moment in the physical world, you are again working for yourself, Virgo. You are doing things to improve your own condition, you're nurturing yourself. You're trying to bring and heal yourself back in the right way. That will allow you to move forward, that will gain you access and new freedom to this world that is standing right in front of you. Now, also, in order to do this, in order to balance the Fool and the Ten of Swords, both which depict a new beginning for you, you will have to call for justice here to understand how to balance these two energies in the right way for you to move forward, guys. Okay? Now, in your environment, you have got the mind, which is telling me that your mind is under a lot of pressure in the environment. That mind is not being supported by your environment conditions or environmental conditions. And the mind is in a state of agony for you, Virgo, in the environment. So somewhere from the environment, you are being troubled. You are being put through a lot of stress, burden, pressure, where you're not that happy from the environmental part of the story, because somewhere you're not being able to be peaceful with regards to your environmental situation, and that is creating a kind of issue, mental issue in yourself, Virgo, with regards to your environment. Let's take a card for the mind in here. So something from the environment, because you're not getting the right direction, which direction you need to take to reach the end of this journey, to reach the point of its conclusion, how you can move forward with bringing back justice, once again, justice and balance in your zone. To open the communication, to talk with a person, to receive that flow of communication and action, the Eight of Wands. But again, to move forward in that direction, you will first have to balance this in the right way with justice, cause, effect, truth, and clarity in your zone. And that is what in your environment is giving you trouble in the month of August, because you are not too sure how you can really work on bringing back justice to find your direction with the Two of Wands in the reverse, guys. Okay, so that is your environmental position at this point in time. Now, your challenges, isolation, or coming out of the state of being frozen over this love situation that probably you wanted to do or has not worked really that well. and you are troubled, you have stopped talking, you guys have stopped communicating maybe, and both of you guys are putting up that barrier, being very frozen at this point. So your challenge is to come out of being in that state of being frozen, to come out and be normal and human again, to have that emotions back in your zone, to have the emotion of love back in your zone, because somewhere in the past too, guys, you people have been hurt, and that you are carrying in your challenge energy as to how you can take care of this issue of being hurt and frozen for over a period of time, Virgo. Let's take a clarifier for the state of isolation. It's like coming out and thawing yourself, too many cards, coming out and thawing yourself in the under the sunlight, guys. Okay, it's like I want to come out, I want to get relief, I want to be the person I am in this love situation, but at this moment, that's your challenge because you still haven't been able to find your new approach, and you're being kind of rebellious at this moment to find that approach to overcome this challenge, guys. So it's a very subtle conflict, rivalry, competition between the two of you that you're still carrying in yourself as a challenge. And again, you're being rebellious by nature, and that's why you're in a state of being frozen. You're being rebellious in order to find an approach to end the situation and to move forward in your next phase of your love journey, guys. But that's your hope, that's your fear, that's your challenge again. Now, your outcome is politics, guys. Okay, Virgo, which is telling me that you are not still very clear by the end of the month of August about what you want to do. But at the same point in time, you're not letting that be known to your better half, your romantic partner. You have been in a state, or you are in a state where you have put on the mask, trying to hide your true feelings with regards to your plan, with regards to your understanding, with regards to going forward in this love situation. And at the same time, your mind is very, very disturbed because your heart is not in a good place, Virgo. It's mind and heart both together. You are very you're holding the snake, which is telling me that you are kind of waiting to put the venom or the poison. If somebody makes an effort to poke you, to trouble you, you will not stop by to comfort them, but you will be like hiss, you're going to hiss and put the venom or put the poison, because that's very much in your heart and body and soul. But on the surface, you are wearing a very happy face. You're wearing a happy face. That's a mask. You're showing the world that everything is okay with you and that you're a very happy-go-lucky person. You don't have any problems. You don't have any issues. You are absolutely very, very true to your own happiness. You're enjoying life. You're enjoying the bliss. You're enjoying your fulfillment. But deep inside of you, Virgo, you are not. And that's your outcome, because deep inside of you, you are very troubled. You're troubled. You do not have the energy. Excuse me. You are being very closed about situations. And you're not sure because the snake is kind of playing around with your energies inside of you, troubling you. You're not getting the clear, decisive movement on the factor in yourself. And at the same point in time, there is too much of poison and venom inside of you. But on the surface, that is what you're not telling people. You're not showing. You're showing a different face to the world. Let's take a clarifier for the card of politics in here. Too many cards, guys. So that's your outcome, Virgo, for the month of August 2019. It's not the best card to have politics because I believe it's like a two-faced snake that has two faces, where one face is purely full of happiness, while the other face is very sour, very bitter, very angry, very disturbed. But to the outside world, you are kind of giving a feeling to people that, oh no, everything is perfectly fine with me. I'm very happy. Everything is good in my love life. But you know, at the end of the day, Virgo, that you are not feeling all that great with whatever situation that is occurring in your love zone. Please give me a card for politics in here. So that is the reason you're not happy. You yourself, you're not happy because people who have to go through this kind of an energy, they themselves are not happy. Forget about the rest of the world, guys. Okay? So here it is. Wow, you got too many cards in here, guys. Yeah. So anyways, you have got one, yeah, you have got one and two major arcana. So, which is telling me that because of this kind of outcome, guys, your emotions are not in the right place. You're not being applying the emotions. That is not healing you. That is making you sad and disappointed because you're carrying too much of burden, which is creating a disaster in yourself with regards to giving birth to this love zone or to this love, guys. And at the same point, even after carrying the burden, you guys are still very alone, still very lonely, still very solitary. Venus is not coming back right away, guys. Although you're working hard to bring Venus back in your zone, you're putting in the effort. You're definitely carrying that heavy load that may trigger a back problem as well. Take care on that issue, guys. When you're carrying such an emotional heavy load or physical heavy load, it can trigger a back problem with the lower vertebrae. But at the same time, you're doing that because you want to give birth to this relationship because you feel alone, lost. But at the same time, you're not able to do this, which is making you feel sad, which is giving you the two-faced animal or creature where you're feeling disappointed, feeling moody because you're not healing, and where there is no emotions that you can succumb to at this moment in the month of August 2019. Emotions are not there, guys, in the outcome. So you're just working, 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 and working without any kind of other stuff in your zone, just to give birth to this relationship, to bring back all the comfort and fertility in your love zone. But while doing that, you have forgotten to heal yourself, to improve your energies, to improve your emotional energies, to improve your romantic energies. You have forgotten to rejuvenate your faith and hope in that desire because you're too focused in carrying that heavy load on your shoulder with regards to this issue in here, Virgo, with regards to giving birth, because again, that is the reason you are very unhappy by the end of the month of August with regards to your love situation, because you still haven't managed to come to a point of giving birth to it, of closing the old chapter, of closing or having a closure. But you are just working hard, you're just working hard, you're just carrying that heavy load in order to complete this project of love, guys. Okay, let's look for an after tarot with the last card of politics. And that is what is making you so unhappy, where you have the two-faced person. And that is all because you want to go towards your victory, guys. The Six of Wands. You definitely want to achieve that victory. You definitely want to bring that love back. You definitely want to honor your partner in here, the partner you love. You want to take her or him with you in this love journey. You want to adore and respect that person who is sitting in your love zone. You definitely are looking for that celebration with that person, to enjoy the joy and fulfillment with the same person. But in the month of August, you are doing that heavy work of bringing back that fertility and the growth in your relationship. You are just working, which is definitely making you not a very happy person at the end of the month, Virgo, because it's killing your other emotions where your entire self energy is only focused upon to bring back this love, but not taking care of yourself to promote and balance the other part of your life, guys. So that is what the outcome is. So definitely when such a thing happens, call for justice, look for justice, work with justice to bring back the balance of truth, clarity, cause and effect. That in turn is going to give you and promote a healthy and long lasting love relationship in your zone, Virgo. With this, I end my video. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye, God bless, namaste, khuda hafiz once again.